Welcome to my crazy desk today. I'm going to try and do something new. And I thought, why not bring you along? So to start, this is a journal I just made myself. And I would love to have, when it's sitting on a shelf, I'd love to have the beautiful spine dangle here. So we're gonna kind of go with these colors, and I'll just show you really quick. So I did it so that you undo this, and this is a large, wide snippet roll, and it goes all the way around. I made it, and then I glued it on, and I did it so this is a flap to hold it together. Now I will be putting these on my Ko-fi site so that you can buy some if you'd like. But for now, let's make our very first spine dangle to go on to this. So there's a few different ways we can do this. One, do you see here how I've added this ring? Then you can attach a safety pin. You could attach a bulb pin, or all kinds of different clasps, you know, something like that, where you, oh, can I do it? Yep, where you open it and it would just clip right on there, and you could take it off if you wanted to. So anyway, let's start making something for that. So I noticed in my drawer of things I rarely use, I do have some blue, what do you call this? I don't know what this is called. My brain says maybe it's called rickrack. I don't know. But it's navy blue, and I do have thin and thick, or wide and skinny, however you want to put it. Does anybody know what this is called? Could you let me know? I don't know the name of it. And, oh, there was a little yellow in the cover. And how long is this? How long are we going to do this? I don't know. Let's just see. Folded in half. What do I have? Where's my ruler? Well, I found my tearing ruler that's weird. Let's just see the length so I can tell you what we're working with. So my shortest piece here is about 12 inches. So now I know that whatever materials we use today, they don't have to be the same length. So I'm just gonna lay this first one out, and this one kind of next to it. And then let's take this again. See, I don't know what that's called. I know one of you has to know. Oh, and it's gonna be pretty good in length. It's gonna be longer than the rest, but that's okay. When we're done, we can trim things up. So we have 1, 2, 3 things. I know I'm going to want to add some sort of beads or something. So we need to add something skinny enough to do that. You know, I've got this ball of, what is it? It's not twine. It might be crochet thread to make, oh, it's thicker though. I don't know what this is either, guys. Do you know what this is? It's not twine. That's all I know. Let's do some white, because there is white in that journal, and I'm not measuring. I've got some of this white. What is this? There it is. And I got it at Walmart. So I'm gonna cut that right about here. Again, new, it's just ribbon, and it's not too wide. Let's do about that long. How about that? You can get it at the Dollar Tree. And we'll just do some of that. And we're gonna attempt to grab it in the middle, like this. And yeah, that's about in the middle. All right, for this one, we're just gonna use this. We have to get everything in there. Oh, great. I had it all laid out. So we're gonna do it this way, one at a time. All right, so I have 6 things on there, and we're gonna use this, whatever it is. Next, we're gonna pull this tight at the top and hold it. Everything is about even. Remember, we can come back and trim stuff if it's not the length we want. So then we're gonna take a piece of something and we're gonna tie it around here, and then after we tie it, we're gonna let it hang. So I don't think this was long enough. So I will go ahead and add this. So now we have another fun thing added. And we'll go back to this. Now, you could use embroidery thread. You can use whatever you want. I'm gonna cut a pretty long piece. Even if I don't use it all, that's okay. And I'm gonna come behind and start wrapping around a few times and pull tight. And then I'm gonna take the other one and wrap the other way a few times. Let's say 3. You could do it more if you want. I think that was 2. And let's see. We're gonna meet both of them back up front, okay? Now, pull tight, tight, tight. And up front here, I have my thumb holding it now that I pulled it tight. We're just gonna tie a knot. So, like we're tying our shoe so that it doesn't ever come untied. Hopefully. All right. All right, now I'm gonna pull. So there's one. And we're gonna do again. And actually, guys, if you did a square knot, you'd only have to do twice. I don't know if I did a square knot or not, so we're gonna go ahead and tie a 3rd time. And then, so you can see, it's right there. We're gonna turn it over, and then we're going to tie a knot in the back as well. One. And 2. Oh my goodness. And it's tight. It's not coming undone. And I'm gonna let these hang, but see, they're way too long, and that's okay. Because now that we know it is stuck on there really well, we can trim things. What I do wanna do is some of these, I'd like to put some beads on them. So I found this big eye beading needle, and I thought, you know, I'm gonna try it. Okay, and I found a few little beads that I'm now throwing on the floor. I found a button, and then I got this in a Happy Mail, and it's got some really cute stuff, so I thought maybe we would use something out of here. So the first thing I want to do is, this is the strand I'm going to use, and I'm going to put it through here. Now, if you don't have one of these, just take some glue and put it on the end here of your, whatever you're working with, string, yarn, embroidery thread. Just put the glue here and bring it to a point, and it should be easier that way to thread through things. And then let's use this. Who knows if it's gonna go through, but we're just adding some fun to the end. And then I'm going to tie a knot down here. Okay, and that should keep that there. A little too much of a tail. I'll cut a little of the tail off. So now we have our first little fun on there. And then let's do another one. Isn't that cute? Oh my goodness. Oh, you know what? Before we do that, let's do this one. Okay. And now we have our second. And bloop, that's sticking out. I don't like that. Let's chop a little off. Okay. Yeah. So cute. We have a tassel. At least we have one done. And that will go on my journal. Okay, so let's do another one. Let's do it with a bulldog clip. There's different kinds of bulldog clips. Any bulldog clip will do. So let's do one that is black and white. And what I'm gonna do is think, okay, that's not quite long enough when I fold it in half. So I'll take some white and do longer. And that black one will just go on top of the white to give it, which is front and which is back, I don't know, to give it some fluffiness. This one, we're gonna do all of them in different lengths. I have, what is this called, you guys? It's like a string with hanging doodads. Does anybody know? See, I still have a lot to learn. All right, so this one we're going to cut a little longer than the white and put it underneath. And then I think I'm gonna grab some of this. I got it at the Dollar Tree, and it is black and white ribbon. Oh, it says Love and Gather. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that means we'll do it a little shorter because it's going to be the top one. Is that enough, do you think? Or should we add something else? I don't, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do some of this. And then grab it in what probably is the middle and kind of take a look. Yeah, it's about the middle. Okay. I shouldn't have grabbed it yet. Sorry. We want to take a little of something. Again, it could be ribbon, it could be twine, it doesn't matter what it is. And what we're going to do is put it underneath in the middle. And tie a knot. All right, we've got a knot, right? We'll hold on to those things that we used to make the knot and pull everything down. There we go. So we've got this at the top. So now what we're gonna do is take our bulldog clip and see that hole? We're going to put one of these pieces through the hole and leave about that much space and tie a knot to attach this. So that is now stuck on there. It's not coming off. And what I want to do, if I can, I want to see if I can wrap these around that little space that's there. Taking one strand, go around 1, 2, and then take the other one and go the other way. And 1, it doesn't want to hold still. 2, and then tie another knot. And now we have these wonky things hanging, and I'm gonna cut them off. I don't want them hanging. But now this will clip onto the edge of your spine, and this will come down. So we would take this and just clip it right here, and then the goodness, the yumminess hangs down. And so when it's sitting on a shelf, you see all the pretties hanging. But when you go to write, if it's in your way, you could just take it off. Okay, let's do pinks and whites. I've got this pink piece of sari silk. I love this, and I've been hoarding it because it's the only one I have. And this one is really long, so we're gonna fold it to get it on the screen. And then we have this whiter lace. It is not, it's sticking. It's not very long, but that's okay. And then we've got some of this. Let's use some of this. Okay, ooh, it's stretchy. Ooh, fun. We're gonna make this one kind of long as well. So I will be making these to kind of try and perfect this. And then I will throw them on my Ko-fi and put them up for sale, because I know that not everybody wants to take the time to make them, nor do they have the supplies to make them. I think we'll add some of this ribbon because it does kind of go with it. Like that. And this is a fabric ribbon. Okay. And then, where'd I put the baker's twine? Because that would be cool too. I don't know where I put it. But we do have some real twine. Why don't we use a piece of that? That would be fun. Okay. All right, so to do this one, take a piece of this, longer than you think you're gonna need. How long, I don't know. And what we're gonna do is the same concept. Find the middle of each one of your items. There's one. So find the middle, and we're just gonna tie this around the middle in a knot again. Okay, so now we have this. And we're going to fold everything and let it hang. And up here, here's what we're gonna do. Grab your scissors. Stick that right at the top. Right there. Because we're gonna tie a knot around the scissors, and what that's gonna do is leave us a tiny little space there. You don't have to use your, you know what you could use here? This might be easier, a pencil. We could put the pencil in right at the very top and tie our knot, our double knot there. And then we take our pencil out and we have that little loop. And these here are now long enough to hang down, or you could cut them. You could cut them off if you didn't do long enough and they're sticking out wonky. Now, this here, I think what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and we'll grab a bulb pen. I don't have any pink, so I'll just grab gold. Stick it in that loop. And now we can leave it like this, or go trimming, or you can make a head at the top. Just grab it wherever you want. And if you notice like this, it's all lace around the top, and I kind of would like to turn it so we get some lace on one side and pink on the other. Kind of like that. It's a real dainty, I guess, lace. Let's use that. So I'm just gonna lay this on the table, pull this and lay it on top, and tie a knot with this. Now, if I didn't have a lot of this, then I would not have enough to hang down, and I would tie it in a bow up here. But I think I have enough so it can hang. So there we've got our head. So we do want to double knot it. But see, I've got enough. It can hang down in there. I was thinking about it, and why don't I, since this is so long, I could cut some of the bottom off here. And then we'll cut some here. And I'm not paying attention as to where I'd cut. I'm just cutting some because I don't care. I want this to be different lengths just because sometimes that looks really cool. Like this one, let's cut it at an angle there. And maybe this one here. Let's tie our bow with this. So where we just made that little head there, I'm going to make a cute little bow. I'm going to hope it's a cute little bow. I don't, oh, you know, it's not enough to make a bow. Okay, we're going to tie it in a knot. And we're going to let it stick out and just be a cute little fun, shorter dangle. How's that? Yeah, that works. Now, this twine, I wonder if we can get some beads on that. I don't know. Do we want a big bead at the bottom? Sure. Let's see if that'll work. Oh, yay! The hole's big enough. Okay. Just one pink? Is that all we want at the bottom of that one? Or do we want to add something else? Let's just do the pink. And I think I'm just going to tie a knot. It does. Yay! Yay! Okay. There it is. Hanging down there. Let's take this piece of twine and look at the size of that hole. And this one, I'm not tying a knot like I did that last one. I'm actually going to pull it up higher, so it's going to be a different length. And I'm going to tie the knot around the bead so that it goes to the top of the bead there. So trim the end off. And now we've got that cute bead there. And I think that'll do it. Oh, I love it. It's long. I mean, it's so long, I can't get it in the shot. I think that I probably will go back and trim a little bit off. I'm really hoping that I have some buttons in here that are pink that will go through this stuff here. It fit. Yay. Now that I know it fit, let's actually do 1, 2, let's do 3 of them. Yeah, 3 of them. And then we'll tie a knot down here. How cute is that? Okay, now the other one, I'm going to put in this weird thing again. What was this called? A big eye beading needle. And I want to show you how to do some buttons. Look at this cute pink button. I'm going to come up from the back. I'm going to go through the hole of the button. And then I'm going to go down through the front hole of the button. So now what you see is that. And I'm going to push it up there a little ways. And I'm just going to leave it. And I'm going to do the same thing with a white. Go in one hole and out the other. And push that one up. And I do have more pink ones. This one is more peach. Let's do this one. In one hole, out the other hole, and then let's tie it so that they don't come off. And we're going to tie this last one in a knot. We now have 1, 2, 3, the one I made off camera that has the loop at the top, and a safety pin, 4, and then I had done one more with that loop at the top with a strand of buttons as well. So that is what we have for today, and I'm thinking I'm going to be back to show you a couple more ways to make these. So until then, thank you, and I think maybe a few days and we'll be back and do some more. Have a great afternoon. I hope this inspired you to go get crafty. Bye, guys.